So moving into this video, we want to talk about our experience with Highfield and what actually led us to coming over from Highfield. You know, a lot of people, they've asked us, you know, you said it was so good at Tri-State and your other fleet owner was so good and all of that kind of good stuff. Yes, it was a good experience with our other fleet owner as well as at Tri-State, but each and every person watching this video right now at some point in their lives have been offered opportunity that was better than where they had been, and they either took it or they didn't. And quite frankly, the opportunity that we had been looking for, Highfield offered it to us. And it's funny how, you remember we went to the truck show?
Yeah.
So we had known quite a few of the Highfield people for quite a while. They had been following us. We had been following them on social media and interacting with them for quite a while.
Yeah. And at this truck show, we had the opportunity to meet them. We was just, I'm pretty sure everybody has been.
Well, not just the truck show, the Expedite Expo.
Oh, okay.
So
my bad.
if you don't know what the Expedite Expo is, they hold it every year in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The first one we ever went to was in
over there by R&L.
Yeah, over there by RL Carrier.
Yeah.
At that hotel over there by that little pilot.
Yeah.
That was the first one we ever went to with the first company that we were with.
That's
But anyway,
Lexington, ain't it?
nah, that's not Lexington. They used to have it in Lexington.
Okay.
But then it moved to Fort Wayne.
Okay.
But anywho, we went to the Expedite Expo. This was about 2 years ago, and
as I was saying,
yeah, continue.
you have
my permission.
Oh, boo! I'm pretty sure every truck driver has been somewhere and someone has noticed them doing something, pumping fuel or just anything, and that's how it was for us at this expo. We just there and, you hear your name like, oh my God, y'all the real trucker couple. Oh my God, do you know how exciting that is? That is like mind blowing.
You was sized.
Yeah. Shut up.
When we we pulled up in the parking lot and we had some aftermarket lights on the bottom of our truck, and
oh, y'all know how we do. We bling, baby. Yeah. We bling. You know how.
And I was out there. Y'all know I polish my own tanks and wheels and all that. So I was out there polishing the tanks, and Melissa from Luke's Expediting, she walked up to us and her cheeks were red and she was like, "Oh my God, hi. It was the most exhilarating experience ever." And it was kind of the same thing because we had been following them for years and we had never met personally. And, she walked up, introduced herself. Vince was right there with her, who coincidentally, they became our mentors when we came into Highfield. That's a topic for a whole nother day, the Highfield Mentor Program. But, man, at that daggone truck show, it was wild. We were there. We were with Tri-State and we were with another fleet owner, and we were the only ones there from our fleet. And we wound up that night. We stayed in the hotel across the street, and they were supposed to have a party in the parking lot, but it rained, and Highfield, they lock down the parking lot, and grills, DJ, lights, drones, everything going on. They be having it going on at the truck show, but it rained, so we were at the hotel and we were staying at the hotel. We were in the bar.
Right, we was in the bar. Right, we was in the bar and just heard all this music.
What is going on?
We need to go investigate that.
So listen, I followed the music. I'm like, this somebody partying somewhere. I'm about to crash this.
Right.
And we came around the corner and it was Highfield. They had rented out one of the daggone ballrooms in the hotel. Not ballrooms, but the the little conference
Conference
rooms,
room, yeah.
and they were in there partying. And I wound up seeing Vince, and I think I saw Frank, and they were like, why y'all at the door? Come on in. And the rest is basically history.
Just
And
call us the party crashers.
man, I'm telling you,
Well, we crashed that thing.
we we were in there. We had the time of our lives with them, and we talked a little business. The next day we were, the expo is 2 days, so the next day we talked a little business and talked about our goals and where we wanted to be and all of that stuff, where we were, and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of just stalled out right there. And around December of last year, somebody reached out to us and was like, hey, we haven't
No.
talked to y'all.
21.
Huh?
It must 21, not 22, because we 23 now. So 21.
We haven't
December.
even. Yeah, it was last year. We haven't even been with Highfield a year yet.
In March it will be.
Yeah, so December of last year.
December of last year is December 22, which
Man, it was December of last year when we.
Steve, get yourself together. It's March 2023.
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
No, you said right. Don't say last year. I'm trying to tell you it was 21, and you like, oh, last year. So
Well-
December 2021. Now go. Yeah,
Booyaka.
yeah, I got you.
Okay. Anyway, whatever it was,
This guy.
someone reached out to us. Not gonna say their name, and they basically asked, "Hey, what's going on? We haven't talked to you since the truck show, and how's everything going? And are you where you want to be, or whatever the case may be?" And we were like, "No," and they were like, "Well, okay, well, let's put some options on the table for you." And we talked some things over, and instead of giving us a verbal, "We'll do this for you," they put it in writing. And enough said.
Right.
So, we wound up leaving Tri-State and our old fleet owner and coming over to Highfield and coming into Panther. And as stated before, we have nothing bad to say on any accord. About our other fleet owner, about Tri-State, we still love them people to death. We spent 4 years there, and moving over to my biggest issue moving to another carrier was having to start all over and build a relationship with the carrier. But
us being us, it don't take long.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
We get out here and we do what we do, and we don't play around.
From day one, from the day that we started at Highfield, they did something for us that I don't think no other fleet owner would have done, and it solidified for us where they are with their drivers and everything. Because it was just like I probably wouldn't even have done that for somebody, but they did it, and here we are. And it's just been a phenomenal experience thus far. No one can tell me different. We've heard horror stories about everything, everybody. We heard Panther is the worst place to be. We heard Tri-State was the worst place to be. We heard Express One was the worst place to be. But I guess it's all in what you do with the experience.
Right.
We're known to go places and make ourselves at home. We don't go and try to change how the company operate. We operate how the company wants us to operate. And here at Panther, here at Highfield, we've just come in and this is what we want y'all to do. This is how we want y'all to do it. And here we are. And again, our experience has been phenomenal.
We made ourselves at home.
The best way to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Highfield. Thank you, Panther, for all that y'all do for us and all that y'all have been doing for us and all that y'all going to do for us in the future.
You can always count on us, that's for sure.